tired of dealing with your crap.
My what?
You clearly discriminate against the guys in our class, and I've had enough.
Are you gonna tell me what you're talking about?
You can't play dumb. I've seen you give the girls extra candy and treats with my own eyes.
When?
You're always letting the girls come up here and grab candy from your bottom drawer.
The bottom drawer.
You think that being all secretive means that we won't notice, but we do. I notice. You're picking favorites and you're being sexist. I've never seen you give extra candy to the guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not even sorry about it. You're sitting here giggling while I'm clearly upset about this.
I'm sorry for giggling. I just never knew how much the treats in the bottom drawer meant to you. My God. Here, come up in the bottom drawer, pick whatever you want.
Finally, some respect.
What? What's wrong? Is it not everything you ever wanted?
Ew.
Go ahead, grab what you need. Wouldn't want to be discriminatory.
Tell me it's not the end of the line. I never meant to break your heart.
Miss Rogers, I came as soon as I could. What happened? Miss Johnson, I'm so sorry. I guess the boys found some wild mushrooms out on the playground and James ate one. I've already called poison control. James, why would you do that? Emily Triple Dog dared me. So what? Well, I'm not a punk. I had to follow through. That is about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Again, I'm so sorry this happened. Why are you sorry? You didn't make him eat it. This is his fault. Bless you. Is this real life?
Story time. There's some kind of evil genius at our school. One year around Christmas, all of the mean popular girls were getting little gifts of makeup samples in their lockers. Because this secret Santa, as they called it, was able to get into their lockers, they assumed it was someone in their friend group doing some sweet treat for the holidays. They started wearing their new makeup the next day, and by the end of first period, all of their faces started swelling. The teachers were worried they were having allergic reactions, so they called both the parents and the ambulance. When the makeup was turned in, it was found that the contents of the containers weren't actually makeup, and a lot of the liquids contained traces of poisonous liquids. Someone literally tried to poison the school mean girls, and to this day, we have no idea who.
So, I'm waxing her front. I get to her back, and I'm like, no way. And I was like, and I literally sat there and I was just like twirling a stick of wax. I'm like, I gotta say something. I was like, yeah, Miss such and such, I can't wax you. She, why? I said, well, you have a lot of number 2 in your butt,
Oh,
and it was like a lot. It was like a lot, like to the point where it looked like she didn't even wipe. So I was just like, and she's like, no, I don't. I've been having problems boo-booing. I can't even boo-boo. I'm like, well, I don't think you got a problem because it's right here. And she was like, let me go to the bathroom. And I was just like, okay. And it was just like, it was just so much. But I am very proud of how I handle it because I did make her feel comfortable in a safe space or whatever. And she came back and she'll always make a joke to this day. Like this happened.
I love those
this
kinds
happened
of
in
people.
2016, and she to this day, she's still like, I ain't got no boo-boo in my butt. I'm like, thanks.
Real things said in my classroom. Part 28.
Miss Rogers, my mom's in the hallway. She's here to talk to you. Connor, we're in the middle of class. I'm literally up here teaching. This is of the utmost importance. She's not leaving until you speak with her. Oh, she's gonna have to wait a few minutes. I gotta finish this and I gotta get you guys situated in your groups. Whatever. Hi, Miss Jones. Sorry for the wait.
I have been waiting.
Well, I have class. What can I help you with? Some of Connor's grades still say 0. Yes, ma'am. We emailed about this. He turned in blank documents for these assignments. So why have you not given him half credit? Ma'am, he didn't do these assignments. He just turned in blank PDFs. Which is why he should get half credit instead of full credit. It takes effort to go to Google Classroom, hit the turn in button. It was very creative of him. He should get a grade for that. That's not fair to the other students. Give it to them too. I don't see the problem. I'm not gonna teach them that's the best way to succeed. I do in my house. And that's your business, but I'm not gonna set my students up for failure in the real world. He's gonna have to do the assignments to get credit. Social studies is stupid anyways. No one actually needs your class. Okay. Story time. One day at school, someone came running into my classroom saying they saw a bomb. Everyone was quickly evacuated and the authorities were called. We even had some military personnel show up. It was really scary. A bomb was found and it exploded, blowing up half a classroom. There was unfortunately one officer who was injured. He received some shrapnel in his thigh. Other than that, no one else was hurt, which is good because it could have been so much worse. No one was allowed in there while they did their investigation. After a couple weeks, they found who planted the bomb. It was this creepy old teacher that was previously fired for stalking a student. How did he get into the school to plant the bomb? Apparently, he was living in the school bathroom ceiling for months. The little living space that he created was decked out with a TV, microwave, the whole works. They also found a laptop that included photos of teenage girls using the bathroom and other private photos that they have no idea how we got a hold of. He obviously went to jail for a good while. Rogers, we need to discuss the bus.
Like the school bus? Okay, what about it?
The bus stops down the street from my house around 6:30. I would prefer if it stopped right in front of my driveway at 7. It gives Kyle about 30 extra minutes of sleep, and sleep's important for these kids, don't you think?
Well, sleep is very important, yeah, but...
And if it stops in front of the house instead of down the street, Kyle can just relax and watch TV until it's time to go.
Miss Johnson, I think you might be confused. I have no authority over where and when the bus stops.
But Kyle has an IUP. Per law, you have to make accommodations for him.
Yeah, accommodations that help him stay on track academically. IEPs aren't for special treatment.
Says who?
Says the law?
Well, we'll see what the law says when I sue you for failing to accommodate my child.
I don't get paid enough.
Time. My school cared more about a kid's feelings than me being sexually harassed. I was a first-year teacher and all my students were about 17, 18. There was one student who we'll call James that had a really big crush on me. At first it was harmless, just giving me compliments and being nice. But then he started coming up to me while I was sitting at my desk trying to rub my shoulders, play with my hair. I was really uncomfortable, but admin told me to just get over it and get through the semester. My colleagues also thought it was really hilarious. One day I was getting stuff from the printer room. It was for James, but it was actual absent work he needed. The printer room was very small with one door and no windows, and James stopped by to grab the assignments. One of my colleagues was walking by, saw us in there and yelled, "Hey James, you got 3 minutes!" Turned off the lights and closed the door. I instantly panicked. What did he mean? Was this planned? What was he trying to do? I started to scream for help as I tried to find the door in the pitch black room, and when I finally found it and got out, people were staring at me. I was then scolded by my principal because me thinking James would actually hurt me hurt his feelings, and that was my fault, not my colleagues. They also said that acknowledging what my colleague did would bring bad publicity to the school, and we should all just move on. I quit the next day.
And this is a thing that the military folk will get, and the people who aren't and are going to start getting a little upset about in like a weird way. There's a lot of what we call hurry up and wait. And that just means somebody's going to bust into your room at like 4 a.m. and start yelling at you like, hurry up, let's go, we got to go, let's go, hurry up. And then you're going to get to wherever it is you need to go. And that same guy is going to look at his watch and be like, all right, we got here about 4 days early. We are going to wait. And then you just sit and wait until whatever happens.
Oh.
Yeah. And because there's so much hurry up and wait, military personnel often have to figure out like how to pass the time, more or less. So there's a lot of dominoes, there's a lot of spades. But
Like, what's the point of the hurry up and waits? Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you ever find an answer to that.
Hey, Rogers, I need a favor. Oh, hey, Smith, what's up? Okay, so I have this first grader that I know is developmentally behind, and so I told his parents, hey, you really need to hold him back. What was he behind in? He has a late summer birthday. What? You know, for like half the year, he's younger than the rest of his peers. He's behind, and if you hold him back, then he's ahead of everybody. You didn't test his reading or math or writing? Did you not hear me? He has a late summer birthday. What do you need from me? Well, Mom insisted that we do some reading and math tests, which I'm a professional. She should just trust my judgment. And it turned out the kid's actually ahead in all these subjects, so now they don't want to hold him back. Oh, well, that's great news. No, not great, because now she's all mad and attacking me, saying that I don't know what I'm talking about, so I need you to act as a second opinion and tell her that I'm right and that her kid should be held back. You want me to convince her to hold her child back so that you can be right? It's first grade, big whoop, so he's the smartest kid in the class. Okay, and this parent really needs to learn to stay in her own lane. I hate it here. Real things said in my classroom. Hey, Miss Rogers, guess what? I took my enema test last night. Okay. Yeah, you know, like number 2. Mm-hmm. Thanks for sharing. Well, don't you want to know my results? Do you want me to know? I mean, I thought you'd be excited. You know, I got an 8 like your husband. You mean Enneagram? I'm a 2, you're an 8. Okay. Was that not what I said? Enneagram? No. What did I say? Just don't even worry about it. Enema. What's an enema? Y'all never freaking learn. Please, just quit while you're ahead. I didn't have one of those. I told you. And I wouldn't even tell you if I did. Let's just stop talking about it altogether. Yep, that's a good plan. Real things said in my classroom. Part 15.
Kyle, are you okay? You don't look so good.
Yeah, I'm just having trouble seeing today. I'm in the middle of my eye treatment. Oh, are you getting new glasses or something? No, my aunt's visiting us, and she says that eye doctors are Big Pharma's way to keep us in fury and reliance. Oh. Yeah, she's got a natural remedy that's going to cure my vision permanently. By the looks of how red and swollen your eyes are, I'm a little afraid to ask, but what is this natural remedy? Oh, it's urine. What? Yeah, my aunt's a naturalist healer, and she says I can throw my glasses away by the end of the week if I put urine in my eyes twice a day. I need you to leave this area right now. Go sit. Miss Rogers, I'm really sorry for eavesdropping, but whose urine is going in his eyes? You stop. We're not talking about this. What? Is that a student? Excuse me, Mr. Principal? What? I think I just witnessed a student sprinting off campus. Okay. What should I do? Like, isn't that a safety hazard? Aren't we legally responsible for that kid? What can I help with? What can I do? Just tell me what you want. Miss Rogers, I can't deal with this right now, okay? I have so much stuff going on. Just drop it. It's fine. I need you to leave. Okay. Miss Rogers, we have a problem. Okay, what's up? A child is missing, and it's been brought to my attention that you just let them walk off campus. What? I'm gonna have to write you up, okay? This is a serious safety hazard. You're lucky the parents don't want to press charges. If you see a child walking off campus, you have to alert someone immediately. I don't get paid enough. Miss Rogers, I came to speak with you. Oh, hi, Miss Jones. I'm so sorry I can't stay. I've already been here 2 hours after school ended. I really need to get home. No, it's urgent about the trip you're taking the kids on. Okay, what's up? My daughter said you told them they'll be needing money for food all 4 days of this trip. Why? Why she needs money to eat? The trip was expensive enough. Why are you not covering her food? You want me to pay for all the kids to eat for 4 days? When I go on cruise vacations, the meals are always included. This isn't a vacation, it's a school trip. The financial plan was changed, and you should have informed me. First of all, nothing's changed, okay? Cost information was sent out months ago, and you still chose to send her on this trip. But my daughter said food was going to be included. That's not correct. Oh, so now also my daughter's a liar, right? I bet it's because we're foreign hires and xenophobic. Well, I'm recording this, and I'm going to send it all to your principal. Well, my family's also foreign, but good try. Story time. A couple students were almost kidnapped by traffickers on a field trip. Our elementary school was going on a field trip to the zoo. While on the trip, one of our chaperones starts sprinting to the principal, screaming that some of the kids had gone missing and she can't find them. The whole zoo went on lockdown. Everyone leaving was heavily searched, but no one could find the children. The police were called, the parents were called, everyone was panicking. It was so insane. We didn't want to leave the zoo just in case they were playing hide and seek and would come out, or what if they fell into an enclosure and no one noticed? All of a sudden, another group of police officers and a crowd of bikers pulled up to the front of the zoo with the children. Apparently, when the bikers got to the zoo, they saw a couple guys drag some kids from the entrance and shove them into their van. They called the cops and kept following the van to keep tabs on it. The van pulled over for gas, but the cops weren't there yet, so the bikers beat the snot out of the kidnappers, held the kids until the cops got back, and rode back with them to make sure they got back to their parents safe. Turns out the kidnappers were known traffickers, and this led to the cops finding a whole bunch of other missing kids.